Of Rashford to Barcelona, and I think I just like to give a little review on my observation about his move to Barcelona. Marcus Rashford to Barcelona on loan from Manchester United was one of the most talked about transfers this season. And the question was simple: is he going to be able to revive his form in the new environment? That was the question. Like everybody was trying to question, is he going to be able to do that? Because moving from England, where he has not played outside in the English league before. He's moving to a new league, to a new environment entirely. The question was, could he revive his form in a new environment? And I so far with what I have seen, I think it's going to be a positive result. The result is going to be positive. I've gotten some positive result, like from my own observation and how I have watched him. Though it's a short time to actually say this, but I strongly believe with the steps he has taken, the results are going to be positive. His major achievements so far came when he scored the brace against Newcastle in the Champions League. Yeah, he scored a first goal with a header, and the second one a thunderous strike outside the 18-yard box. Like that reminds everybody of how talented Marcus Rashford is. He is that talented. That shot was one of a kind. So far, from the positive aspect, I've seen that he has been able to actually work on his mentality. He has this positive mindset right now. He's in a very, very good state right now. His mentality is up there. And he has also been able to adapt to the Barca front line. He has been able to create that chemistry in the front line. Now everybody is trying to understand him, and he's also trying to understand the rest of the team, especially in that front line. He has been able to work on that. More so, the relationship with Hansi Flick has been good. I like the relationship he has kept with Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick, he also spoke about it after the match against Newcastle, how he sees Hansi Flick as a good coach. Until he even played with him, he now realized that he's even a better coach. I love the fact that he has been able to build that connection with Flick, and Flick has so much confidence in him. You get, when you are backed up by your coach this way, I feel like it gives you an extra push to do better, because you already know that yes, these people actually believe in me, and you actually be pushed to do better. And I think he had a very, very big game. That was a big game. He had a very big he had a big game performance against Newcastle. To us as Barca fans, that game was actually a big game for us because we needed that win, and he stepped up in a game like that. You understand? I don't know if maybe it was because the match was in England or whatever. I don't know why. Maybe it was against an English club. I don't know why. That aside, he has been able to actually show that yes, this is the talented Marcus Rashford we know, and he was able to show that yes, he is still that talented and he can achieve anything. And I think the few areas that he really needs to work on is consistency. Yeah, I feel like he needs to keep being consistent. That because that's the major thing that is going to keep him going. He cannot perform this week and he goes back the next 2 weeks and comes back again. No, I feel he needs to stay consistent. It's just consistency that he is left to work with, and also adapt more to the Barcelona possession football. In Barcelona, the game is not just about banging goals. It's about retaining the ball. It's about keeping the ball. It's about every simple step we take on the pitch. He needs to maybe get to adapt to that pattern of football more. And like I said, regularity. He needs to be regular. He needs to put in good performance. If not every week, at least with time. Like if at least he doesn't say he doesn't score, at least there should be something else, because I believe football is not just about scoring goals. If you don't score, even if you don't make an assist, at least be of help to the team. That's what we are expecting from him. I feel if he can actually put up this 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 these few things I mentioned, he's going to go far. I promise you, he can even go ahead to be nominated in the next Ballon d'Or. Look, like I said, he didn't score against Getafe, but he came in the second half, yeah, to give an assist. That's the Marcus Rashford we know. Somebody when Barcelona signed him, I was so happy because I've actually liked him from the start of his career back then, and he has always been a wonderful player. And I believe Marcus Rashford can achieve more. Like if he can actually put up the work and do and also work on his fitness. His fitness is very important. He's one player that has always been unable to keep himself fit. Though I'm not saying it is for when he's injured, but at least he should be able to work on his fitness. If he can also work on his fitness and be regular, consistent, I feel Marcus Rashford is going to be a beast of a player that nobody is going to like we will be willing to face. We saw what Hansi Flick did when he came to Barcelona. You saw the kind of player Rafinha was. We saw the kind of player Lamine Yamal was. Though they were quality players, but when Hansi Flick came in, that's why I'm excited. He is working with Hansi Flick. He's with Hansi Flick. We saw how he transformed these players into beasts, like players that are not just normal players, world class players. That's what I want to see with Marcus Rashford playing under Hansi Flick, and I hope to see more positive results. So far, he has been on a good start. He has shown great signs of improvement, and that with what I'm saying, I believe that yes, there's going to be a positive result. Like at the end of the season, we are going to sit back and be happy that Marcus Rashford came to Barcelona.